because of the pages that we're going to color. I know for a fact that I want to color a page here that has 3 cats because one of you requested it. But I think, yeah, we'll see. We'll see as we go. So where have I been? On vacation. I've been on vacation. All my attempts to pre-film failed. So let's just say that. I also got my nails done before I went on vacation, but it's only, take a guess how long I've had these nails, okay? They look like I've had them for 3-4 weeks. Yeah, no, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. The person who did them, there were 2 people who did them. One who did like the actual, like the nail, and then the other person who did the design. Let's just say I'm not going there again, okay? And if I told you how much money these were, like, it's not worth it. As always, you know we're gonna use the xoxo markers, the 120 set, which I always open and leave on the side. Wow, I haven't done this in such a long time. I feel like I'm out of practice, so let's take it nice and slow. Okay, we have our pages here. I'm not gonna lie to you, so it's Friday today when I'm filming. I think the 11th, yeah, of July. I thought I was not going to film because yesterday I was sick. I had a fever and like I just had a fever and like really bad stomach pain. And then today I don't have a fever, but my stomach pain has not gone away. I'll tell you more about it later though, because I don't want to be the beginning of the video and you'll be like, oh no, what the hell? Oh, it's 4 cats. Okay, perfect. So we're going to do this first. I have the papers that we have used before. Let's use this side. Trying to see if you can see everything. Push this back, okay. Okay, this should be fine, I think, right? Okay. Freaking out, but this should be fine. So we have 3 cats. One has hearts. This one is going to be ginger with... Yeah, but what type of ginger? Because I want the hearts to be pink, obviously. Either pink or red. Maybe like a deep red or cherry pink. Oh, cherry pink. R5. Let's do that. R5. Got it. I'm gonna take these one at a time. I started with this, so I'll just keep with that. And then what will go well with this? Maybe like, and I wanted a ginger, so white 10 or white R3. I feel like the orange one is just going to be like too much though. Yeah. White 10. Did I say it? What's white 5? Oh, it's blood orange. Oh, that might actually look kind of cute. What is the other one? White 10. Trying to decide. Let's start with the hearts and then I'll make a game time decision. I'll leave the colors here. I usually don't do that, but I like the way that this is looking. I need the brush side. Okay. So, this was my first vacation that I went to see. I haven't used R5 that much at all. I went with my parents and my partner. I had never been on a vacation where I actually took my partner with me, like a family vacation with a partner as well. So that was really nice. It had its ups and downs, you know, like any vacation. I was expecting the downs to come from my parents, but they came from me, so much to unpack in therapy, which I have. Perfect. Oh, it's so cute. I feel like my heart just keeps gravitating towards Wi-Fi for some reason. Yeah, so we went to Punta Cana, which is in Dominican Republic. We went to this resort called the Secrets Resort, Secrets Royal Beach actually. It's all inclusive and it's adult only because I know a lot of you have children, and don't get me wrong, they're great. I just don't want them anywhere near me on vacation. So there's that. It's more, this cat is more red than ginger, but you know, that's okay. Um, yeah, I have been to that resort before for my partner's and I's anniversary first year. I think so. That was like 2 years ago, and we already knew we loved it. The usual room that we get is like has like a private pool. And honestly, like if you want to splurge for a vacation, I would definitely recommend that resort. The food is good. I mean, you can find stuff that you really like and also like stuff that maybe you don't like as much. But I feel like that's like common everywhere, to be honest. It is, yeah. It gets to be pretty pricey. But I just had a very good time. I do have to say though, so we went from June 27th until July 5th, so we can bake July 5th. And this cat is really red. Jesus, I should have thought about that. Towards the end of the vacation, there were so many like British people there, which was so interesting to me. And not just not just from Britain, but there were also like people from, I think from Scotland. I heard that accent, and I also think I heard the accent of like maybe Irish folks. So it was just it's just very interesting. And I only say it's interesting because the first time that we've been there, a couple years back, there weren't as many or any that I remember. So it was just fun, I guess. But where do we put the shadows? Some in the ears, maybe. Maybe some like near the hearts. Okay, the rest of these I'm gonna make like tame colors. Maybe like some right here. Cutie pie. There we go. Okay, so our first cat is done. It needs to dry, but maybe let's do this cat then. This cat is giving me like, I was going to say honestly like cow vibes, so make these like black, but then I don't know what to do actually. Yeah, the more I think about this cat, the more I'm like confused, because we can't, I kind of want to do black, to be honest. But then what's the other color? Maybe like black, and then we do like a light blue. I don't know where this is coming from, but just hear me out. Maybe PV7. Let's try that, because I just feel like, I just have a feeling, I don't know. So we did celebrate the 4th of July. Well, celebrate is a big word, but we were out of the States for the 4th of July, which is the U.S. Independence Day. And in the resort, they actually went like all out for it for some reason. Like they put up so many like U.S. flags everywhere, and they had I don't know. It was a lot that they did for it, and we were also there for Canada Day, which I think is July 1st. And honestly, like they did basically nothing for Canada Day. They acknowledged it that it was Canada Day, and that was about it. But I think that's probably because like their revenue maybe mostly comes from U.S. tourists, given that how close we are to the DR, I guess. I'm guessing, I'm assuming. Okay, don't shoot the messenger. I have no fucking clue. But yeah, I mean, it was nice. It was my first ever 4th really haven't done this in a while. I'm out of practice. Our cats are gonna look so funky. So, you may or may not know I do have two cats. One of them is Sasha. She's an orange, long hair girl, and she is, I think she's 17 years old. I don't know, like, for certain, since, my grandma had gotten her from a shelter, so I don't even know if the shelter really knew or not. And the person that would know this, I think it's the uncle that was with her when they got the cat, but I no longer speak to that uncle because he's a piece of shit. So it's not even allegedly, he's just a piece of shit. So I'll never know for certain. I mean, I can ask my mom to ask him because she still talks to him, but and too much, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I honestly, the only thing that comes to mind that I want to talk to you about is just the fact that, like, if you've ever been through some sort of, I don't want to say trauma, because not everybody goes through trauma, but some sort of, like, if you've had, like, not a strained relationship, but a difficult relationship with your parents, and maybe just, like, I don't know, maybe one of your parents was so mean, like, for example, like a concrete example that I have, I'm gonna let this dry before I go back with this, and honestly, I might just go back to R5, and do a little bit more, like, shadows here, because they just disappeared because it wasn't dry. Did I do R5? Oh, Y5. So the whole point of what I was saying, that is just, yeah, an example is when I was little, my mom, for one reason or the other, just like really, and this is gonna sound like you're gonna be like, what? But yeah, she like basically like traumatized me when it came to like taking pictures, like to the point where, like, to this day as an adult, I really just can't take any pictures, or just because she would have like so many comments about like, why did I look like this, why did I look like that, and yada yada whatever. I kind of want this cat, like these, to be purple for some reason. And anyway, that has always been like something that has stuck with me. So like those are the type of things that I'm talking about when I say like, oh, like if you've had like just a typical relationship. Like, for example, another thing that she used to do when I was little was that, let me find a color for this first. Yeah, I'm going to do purple, but what purple? P3. Yeah, this cat is going to be fully purple. Maybe these should be darker than this, though. Yeah, I'll do that. But then what purple? P1 and P3. Is that gonna look good? I think so. Let's do P4 and P3, but that's too matchy in my opinion. Let's do P1. Yeah, another thing is that, like, she basically just told me when I was little that, like, oh, if I wear a tank top, then my arms will look huge. So, like, you know, I recently just bought tank tops, and it's like a big thing for me. But I just say this because when we were on vacation, you know, the couple of times that I said, oh yeah, like, I expected my mom to be like, to bring these issues back up, like, oh, why are you wearing a tank top, your arms are so big, or something like that, but she didn't. Like, she was completely fine the whole vacation. The only person that really just like had like issues was me, and that was because like I kept getting like triggered. And the whole reason why I brought this up was just because, like, I just want to know from other like people who are like adults, or, you know, they're older, that have a different relationship with like your parents, like, how do you like navigate that? Like, how do you let go of stuff that like your parents might have done when you were young, that like really genuinely like scarred you, and they know that, you know, but like, how do you, I'm just struggling with the notion of letting it go and not letting it affect me as much as it does, you know. Yeah, So if anybody has any advice, I would love that, because I was just a little bit too harsh, especially on one occasion where, yeah, yeah, it's just a little harsher than I needed to be. I'm gonna go back to this one, but then where do we put the, okay, I kind of like the way that all three of them look now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe around, which make no sense. I know that these would be, because these are not stickers, so why would they have shadows? But you know what? Well, I don't fucking know. They just do. Oh, I was gonna talk about something else, but maybe I shouldn't. Where else? I don't think I tried to do that around the mouth, and I genuinely hated it. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, I like that. Let's see if the stripes here are. That's great. I don't think this is dry yet. Maybe it is. Let's try it out. But then what would I do? Probably just here, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what else. Beautiful. And now we are left with this cat, which obviously the inside, which white one, white two. I'm gonna do white two. I like the insides of flowers to be. I hate this yellow. To be yellow for some reason. I picked white one. I feel like that's what we were taught in elementary school, that like, oh, cats should have, not cats should have, flowers should have like inside yellow, and I just never let it go, honestly. But then what color should these be? I feel like this could be the only cat that maybe it's multicolored, because it has flowers. So, and you gotta name them, okay? Like that's another thing that I just thought about. Help me name them, like all four of them. But yeah, after this is done, maybe we can come up with some names. What color? Let's make them dark color, and then whatever the cat is will be like a light color. I can't think of yet. Maybe the cat should be green. Honestly, why not? What's stopping us from making the cat green? Like a GY1. Where's GY1 or GY7? These are the two that I was thinking about. But I feel like GY7 might be a little, yeah, too light for what my purposes are. But then that's a little too green. Yeah, but they all are. No, come on, that's fine. What color? Let's make some. No, that doesn't look good. I am strong. Or like we did for this, we make these dark green and then the cat light green. Yeah, let's do that. Because I'm running out of ideas. BG2 is what caught my eye. BG2 and maybe. What is BG1? Yeah, you can see what I'm looking at. Okay, great. Maybe BG1 is a turquoise, though I don't want a turquoise. No, okay. And maybe like a G1. I feel like G1 is called emerald green. Yeah. Let's try that. Start with BG2. Whoa. Dark. Oh, okay. I was gonna let you know. So YouTube has this new thing that I haven't enabled yet. That is, like a YouTube community spot. It's completely free. It's nothing. I wouldn't. Yeah, this this is not like an advertisement, you're fine. That in this community spot, if I open it for our channel, then you can leave like comments there, and you can leave like ideas and everything. Obviously, like I'll have it monitored so it doesn't like become like, I don't know, foul or something. But you in general, you're very like nice and kind, and the best person I could have ever hoped for to see my channel, you know. But I was wondering if you'd even want that, because I know with like community tabs and stuff like that, I'm the only one that can like put something up and then have you reply to it. But if I have something that you can take control of, then maybe you can write there like, hey, I'd love to see a video about this, or hey, actually, oh no, what I'd love to see is maybe a video about what if you color this page in this book, you know. And I would love to do that, because I mean, I would love to open it, but I'm not sure how you would feel about it. Maybe I'll open it and then see if it's perceived, because maybe it's one of those things that I'm overthinking it, and then once it opens, then maybe like rarely someone will comment or something like that. But which is fine, you know. Don't feel pressure to like do anything like that. But it's also an easier way for you to like maybe contact me or something, or just talk to me, just making it easier, because I don't have a social media channel for my social media for this channel, and I just don't think I want to create one, because you found me here, and I feel like, why would I want to make you, I don't know if you have Instagram or anything like that, so I don't want you to create one just, you know, oddly just to follow me or something like that. Okay, I am obsessed. These cats are actually much better than I expected, or I thought at first. I even love this one so much. It started with this, and then when we started with this, I was very worried that it was going to look funky, but they all turned out very well. This is not even dry yet, but I'm gonna try to make like some sort of shadows, just so that we can color something else. I don't even know how long it's been. 23 minutes, that's not that too bad. You can tell that I've been out of practice for so long, because I genuinely don't even know what to talk about, and you know I like to yap, so yeah. Oh, you know what I can talk to you about before I go into that? Let's name these 4 cats together, okay? And I don't want like pinky, bluey, purpley, greeny, because what the fuck? No, I mean like, I don't know. I'm not that creative, but I feel like some of you really are very creative with like names and stuff, so I'd love to, if you, I don't know, can come up with something like that. No pressure though, you know. But these are our 4 kitties. This is how they turned out. Oh, couldn't even get it out. I love them actually so much more than I ever thought I would. And let's look at the back. Okay, and that's the back. I don't have a favorite kitty, because they're all my favorite. Actually, they are all my favorite, I'm not gonna lie to you. They're so cute. Part of me just wants to do this, because, but then it's a lot, because this is done, so like keep the pages going, because I think all of the other ones are done too, weren't they? What was the first page here? Oh no, the first page we didn't do. Yeah, I don't want to do that. No interest in this. Oh, this was so fun. Oh, we did do the vases. This was another one I was thinking about. Wow, this turned out really nice. Me forgetting everything I did. It's pretty good too. Oh, I can't wait for Christmas. The heart is nice. Oh, the fishes. Oh, let's do the fishes. I would never usually gravitate towards this, but honestly, like, I'm in the mood for blues for some reason. No particular reason at all. I think it's just because it's summer. So for me, summer just like, I just think of the coast, and I just think of blue and all the shades. So these are all going to be very interesting looking. Let's see how many combinations of blue fish we can make, okay? do 2, max 3 each, just so we can keep them separate. BB7 and BB6. Yeah, just so we can have some, I guess, different shades for each. Put this down a little bit. There we go. I'm curious how this is going to look. Do you like fishing? I've never been, and I know that people who do fish, they're like obsessed with it, and honestly I don't blame them. It sounds very peaceful. I just don't have the patience or the will to wake up so early to possibly maybe catch one fish, you know. Oh, I like that. Okay, that actually turned out way better than I thought, and I'm not gonna do any shadows on these fishes just because I genuinely don't know what the hell to do. And they look small enough. Okay, I used BB7 and BB6. Great. Now for this one. Oh, for this one. What if we do BB1 and BB2? I want to keep them like close to each other just so that I can see like how the color varies. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'll do that. I feel like I'm going cross-eyed with this pattern. I really am. Perfect. And now let's do the head. Oop. Okay. I like that a lot. What's the next combo? Oh, what if we make one side blue and the other side like a different color, like purple? That'd be cool. Or green. No, I'm kidding. Blue and purple. That'd be actually sick. I'm not gonna lie to you, this B64 right here is really talking to me, but I don't know what to pair with. Maybe with like B68. They're called Indian blue and turquoise blue. So B64 and B68. B64, wait. Oh yeah, B64. Correct. BG4. That's not what I want. B64. Oh, because I'm looking at the wrong pouch. That's why B64. Got it. And B68. Is it BG68? Yeah, it is. Okay. These two. Love. Let's start with the head. At first I was going to say, well, how the hell is this different from BB7? They're very close, but not really. They look different at the same time. I don't know, my brother always says, every time I say that, he goes, same, but different. I think it's like a sound or something. I have no idea where it comes from. Let's do this. That was B68 and this is B64. Whoa. I said earlier that I was gonna talk about something. Yeah, about my room. I have had like a creative splurge about what I'm going to do with my room or something like that. Meaning how I want to decorate it, and you're gonna be like, well, you haven't decorated until now. No, I have not. So wait, let's figure out this one. So this is probably our last blue thing. Did we use PP1? Yeah, we did. This is PP1 and PP2. We used PP7. Is there any like, oh, we didn't use PP. We haven't used this. Oh, we haven't also mint blue. Is mint blue blue though, or is it green? Because mint, you know, mint, blue, blue, I don't know. We could use that. So use PP1, PP2, PP6, PP7, then we did P64, P60, PG68. So maybe if we do PG4, then maybe we do like mint blue and a royal blue. Would that look too odd? Yeah, a little bit, I guess. What about cobalt? Cobalt? Is that like cobalt? Like cobalt? 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 Oops, I'm done. I'm not pronouncing that anymore. Or we could do cloud blue and a mint blue. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know what the hell cloud blue means. So that's BB9. And what was mint blue? PG4. Oh, that's the one I grabbed before. Yeah. Okay. They look eerily similar. I don't think they will be. So I'm gonna do the head darker. Ow. Did I? Jesus. Sorry about that, loaf. Okay, this is so nice. It's very light. And I'm gonna try not to go over the fish's eye. Do you like to eat fish, by the way? Because I definitely do. I love seafood, to be honest. I think my favorite would be octopus. I really love octopus. I know my partner has trouble with it just because of like the texture, but if you just get it right, it's just so delicious. I had it at a Greek restaurant. I had like a char grilled octopus that was like seasoned with just, I think, literally just salt and lemon, and Jesus Christ, was it good. Okay, so this was PP9. Oh, didn't realize one of my cats was here. I think he might have just woken up, actually. Mr. Schmidt. You know, I could save myself some pain and do it like this, but I feel like that oddly feels illegal. Left side done. I love that. I love that a lot. But now we do the right side, which we are going to do. Should we do green? Blue and green. Because I said purple before, but I kind of thinking green now. Because we really don't explore that much with green. Well, I say that I only passed a page of literally leaves that were all green. Have we done one before where it was all purple? I just don't remember. Right now, I feel like I want to go with green. By the way, these worked out so well. Like this combo right here that we just did. I was really like the cloud blue. Like low-key looks like cloud blue. I don't know. Whatever the hell that means. Yeah, I kind of want these to be green. But then let's use some shades of green that we haven't before. Like GY43 and GY. I don't know why these were like so close together. Oh, my cat almost jumped up. GY2 deep olive green and spectrum green. GY43. Let's see if I can find them first of all. GY43. was the other one? GY172. You know. Oh, found it. I almost thought I was gonna have trouble. Oh, these are gonna be fun. Yeah, this is going to be this color. Already off to a very nice start. Oh shit. I shouldn't have done this color. Didn't realize it till now. Sorry. We're doing so well too. Ugh. That's okay. It looks special. So that's the first combo, which worked out very well. They actually do look really good together. I'm trying to see if there's a reason, you know, why to put them like so close. Will they look actually good with one another? Like for example, GY4 and GY5, I usually don't use those. Or if we do like vertical, GY4 and GY42. How about that? GY4, GY4. Where? Oh, I found GY42. GY4, found it. So I'm thinking one of the ideas that I have for videos that I want to film, like it's more coloring videos, but what if I do them in old painting? Because I've never done them. Like I think before I was like not opposed to them, but it was just more like, I don't know, like just in my head about if I could speak as clearly as I can in English. And clearly in English is a stretch, but you know. Okay, wow, I really like that. I didn't think I'd like it as much. Okay, let's keep that up. Keep it up, ladies. So we did GY4 and GY42. Part of me just wants to do GY5 and GY4. No, we just did GY43. We're not doing that. No. No. GY7 and GY8. How about that? Are these too close to one another though? I don't think so. GY7. What was it? GY7 and what did I say? GY8. GY8. Oh, found it. What? Oh, I like that. I think that's GY7, yeah. And looks similar enough to the one above, but also like not really at the same time. But like, yes, I don't know, we didn't just use GY8, did we? I don't think so. Me second guessing myself. Perfect. Now let's do the last one. Ooh, like GY2 and GY7, that kind of G2 and G7. Chromium oxide green. Jesus. Yeah, let's do that. G2 and G7. I don't think I've done that before. started off with you too. Yep. Perfect. Wow, I like this page so much more than I ever thought I would. Maybe it's because like the repetitive nature of it, you know? But and there we go. That finishes our fishes. Let's look at the back. Oh, I like that. Sometimes I like the back even like just the same or sometimes even more than the front. Cause I don't know, it just looks so cool. I really like that. So we did this together and we also did the cats. Not bad, not bad at all. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. We're back to regular schedule, so you'll see me. I mean, you're obviously seeing me this Wednesday, but you'll see me next Wednesday as well. Maybe I'll just keep up the coloring. I was gonna say, wait, one idea that I have for a video, to be honest, is like trying American snacks that I've never had before. Because I just feel like that'd be so cool. But I don't know. But that would be like eating sounds, so I don't know how down you are for that. But I'll keep up the coloring videos for now. Maybe I'll buy a new coloring book because these are getting a little bit stale. But with that being said, I'm so happy you got to spend this time with me, and I got to spend this time with you, and we got to spend this time with each other.